Oh, that sucker.
And we have the same kind of team, including our test pilot for that team is Nicole May. Same kind of team for Boeing as well.
Okay, we're gonna listen.
Well,
to
you're 56.
Dragon is in countdown. FTS is armed for launch.
50 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at the clock on the left. Hold your breath, say a prayer.
Dragon, SpaceX,
Literally.
go for launch.
For these men.
Mm-hmm. You're very brave men.
It's a lot.
It's like this thing.
We just heard ready to launch. We're 30 seconds away. Katie, I see the tears in your eyes right now.
Talk with the
Talk to us about
clock.
what's going on inside.
It's a big deal for people to leave the planet. It is so hard, and so many people have come together to make this happen. And we're watching. You have to be there with them.
Stage 1 tanks pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ignition.
Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew.
Whoa!
Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Father Dog.
Wow.
Godspeed indeed.
Vehicle pitching down range.
Wow.
Emotional moment for you right now, Katie,
Stage 1
watching.
propulsion is nominal.
Wow.
Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
Go, 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 go.
People on the ground will hear that.
Oh, hey, no. There you go. Come on.
And 1D, roll down.
Katie and Christina, as we watch this, I'm thinking
Okay,
about
dude, you don't
Bob
need to
and
talk
Hector
right
and his
now.
family
Shut up
just
and
before
watch.
they left. Let's light that candle because you see
Be
that
quiet.
beautiful rocket, clear blue skies, and just headed straight on its mission.
And 1D, throttle up.
Hope triumphs over fear in a time where
People, be quiet.
needs it.
Yeah.
Needs to be
Wait,
reminded of that.
what's that?
It's just the smoke from the engines.
And down on the ground, they can actually feel.
Oh
they
my
can
gosh,
physically
just
feel
watch
that
it.
crackling that we hear. You can physically feel that.
Our Gio Benitez is at the Kennedy Space Center right now. Behind him is where the rocket just took off from. And Gio, what are your thoughts? I mean, you were right there. You could feel it. You could hear it. Walk us through.
Started on back engine chill.
Well, I just have to tell you, I'm emotional right now because it's
Everybody's
such a
emotional.
moment. And to feel what Katie was talking about, feeling that moment, feeling that go up into the air, and you can still sort of feel it. Extraordinary human achievement right here. And sorry for getting emotional, but it's my first launch, so there's that.
And Christina,
Wow.
not at all your first launch. What are your thoughts as you're watching this historic moment?
I just couldn't be more thrilled. I'm thinking about how Bob and Doug feel in there and how excited they are. You know, every moment of the day was mostly the same as what they had experienced in their training sims until that takes off. And you know you're going up. And at this point, they've been going up for so long, they know they're not stopping till they're in space. And that is just an incredible feeling. It's a new era where space travel isn't just limited to sovereign countries and governments. It's something
Look how
that's going to
fast
be
this guy is,
accessible
CJ.
for all, and it's going to be an innovative thing.
6,700
We just
miles
open
an
it
hour.
up, and I can't wait to see where we go with it.
Confirmed.
Yep, there it
There's
goes.
first stage set.
And back ignition.
Katie, talk to us about what
What's
we're just watching right here. We know this is a sort of a critical moment.
So it's the first stage,
the rocket
dropping away. We call it main
It's
engine
dropping
cutoff.
away.
And explain to us exactly what's
So
happening.
basically, the first stage, the first giant piece, we've used all that gas, and now we're kicking it off. It's actually going to fly itself back down to the recovery ship. It goes up for another long time and then comes back down, but we'll see all that within the next few minutes.
And that was a major part of SpaceX's program, the reusable rockets, to
Absolutely.
make this, I don't want to say affordable, but to make it cost effective.
Exactly, to be able to reuse them again. And actually what they learn and making sure they understand how to make them fly back has been immense.
And Elon Musk had referred to that as part of the holy grail of spaceflight, essentially saying, why would you throw away a 747 every time that you used it? Give us a sense of what happens now. It'll not be until tomorrow. Is that in the morning or the afternoon when it's expected to dock with the International Space Station?
So this is the Dragon itself is still powering up into space. So it's still on the second stage engine right now. Nominal trajectory I'm hearing. And so,
and what does that mean, what we're hearing right now?
they're saying when the next abort site is. Like, so all the way up from North Carolina, basically Nova Scotia, over to Ireland, there are abort points. There are designated points that if something goes wrong, that will be the place. And there are
where the Dragon capsule can come off.
Exactly.
The propulsion is still nominal.
And that particular abort that's available here actually made this less risky than the initial NASA space shuttle flights.
I don't know about the numbers, but it's really
at their speed.
Extremely valuable to have this kind of abort capability, not interrupted by
Wait,
it happened
altitude.
at this time we couldn't
Aren't
quite
they
abort.
80?
They have abort capability that 50 different abort sites all the way from the Cape, and from the time before they fueled.
It's like
From that time, that capsule would be pulled off of the
180,000 feet.
rocket,
Oh.
and Bob and Doug would land in the water. And now it's just a question of if that should happen, where.
SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Christina, talk to me about what Bob and Doug are doing right now inside the capsule. We can see them there on the left hand of the screen. What are they reviewing, and what are they
Cleaning
doing
their
at this
pants.
moment?
You know, at this moment, it's really just all about the rocket. So they are probably reviewing some of the pressures and different signals that they're getting in telemetry
So that
from the
first
rocket
part was
itself.
the
Like
rocket
Katie said, they
dropping
are on the
off.
second stage, so they're going
That's
to
what that
continue to
was.
be propelled into space
And that's
up
the
until
one that
8
they
or so minutes
reuse
into the total flight.
for fuel.
So they're monitoring, but monitoring isn't as simple as just looking
The
at a
second
couple
part they're
gauges.
still
You know,
connected
everything
to,
is vibrating,
'cause
they're
that's still
having a lot
giving
of
them
G-forces
speed
on them. So even just monitoring the systems and listening to the
to get up
communications
and
is a big
further up
job
into
as
space.
pilots that they're doing.
You know, I'm going to ask our director, Dave DeCinti, if he can, by chance, go back
And
to
then
the initial
that first part of
liftoff
the rocket
when
will actually
the
fly
rocket
itself back to
took
Earth.
off when it was a go.
Yeah.
And I want to bring him back, Colonel Steve Ganyard.
So remember,
Steve,
it's like
your
way
friend
on-
is Doug Hurley.
like
He's in
way
that
on
capsule
off it.
right now.
It has to
he's
go, yeah.
headed for the cosmos. I understand
It's
when you
pretty
saw
cool.
the rocket take off, it was a pretty emotional moment for you as well.
Yeah, I was crying.
It's
Like
good.
Gio, it's hard
That
not
took
to
off.
be
I mean,
overwhelmed
damn.
by this triumph. The number of people that
I
came
can
together
remember the old
to make this
I-
happen.
missiles, they just kind of lumbered
space and
This
to
is
think about this
like
in the broader context of
Like
what
a
it means
rocket?
for
It's a
for
rocket.
mankind to be able to go out
yeah.
and truly colonize to bring in this golden
It's
age
pretty
of
cool to
space
be able to watch
exploration
this new
that these
generation
guys are laying the
going
foundation
into
for.
space.
And your friend Doug Hurley, I mean, he is an astronaut. Like the other astronauts we have joining us on this broadcast, he is somebody who's dedicated his life to this, and it is not an easy life. It is glamorous for the launches, but it is a
Yeah,
very
like of
difficult
course the
life.
cameras had to cut out at that moment,
Yeah.
right?
Talk to us about
I'm looking at the vapor trail,
Yeah,
he's playing, he's pushing that surface. That's about twice the size that it used to
He's the
be.
guy
Oh,
who's
I mean, this rocket that they're using is
pretty
pretty powerful.
He's the
Yeah.
kind of guy that anybody would love to be like, that people would want their sons and daughters to grow up like, and so he's a great role model, and I think Bob is too from what I've heard from him. So that's part of how NASA selects its astronauts. They're not only highly capable and willing to face the dangers of traveling in space, but they're also just great people, and they're people who can help the rest of the world understand science and to appreciate the kind of science and engineering that's going into
Now they're
space
doing
exploration.
almost
So
17,000
he's a great
miles an
ambassador
hour.
for NASA, as is Bob, and it's a great
Sure.
great thing to watch.
And Steve, I got to
They're
ask
coming
you
up to
the
18,000.
nickname. Doug's nickname, you mentioned it earlier, and the story behind that.
Wait, why are they staying at
I'll give you a hint.
199,000 feet?
Anybody that saw
Because they have to get
Williams
up into space.
maybe you can think back to that, but Dave and I have sort of a mutually assured destruction. We won't talk about our personal call signs together on
Yeah.
that. So.
All right, Colonel Steve Ganyard for us.
And I want to bring the astronauts back in, just in his state of